Yo, what up, YouTube?
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to HomeBrew Update number 713. Both together. Neat Dog.
Neat Dog! And I'm Frick. Welcome to the HomeBrew Update, guys. It's been a long time. Guys, what the frack is going on? Okay, how in the world am I going to do two homebrew updates at once? Well, you're about to see. Today is April 22nd, 2016, and believe it or not, this is my first brew day, first batch of brewed beer in 2016, and that's scary. And to tell you just how scary that is, I actually ran out of kegged beer about 3 weeks ago now, and I went a week without beer. Now, of course, just go to the local beer store because we live in Ontario and we're able to do that and pick up some, I like to call them racy ladies or old Milwaukees in layman terms. Always a good beer, relatively cheap, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm kind of sidetracking here. This is Homebrew Update number 12 and 13, and the reason I'm doing that is because I have a video from December that I haven't even done anything with yet. And it was a brew day, and I just figured I was brewing, so I better do an update, but I never actually got around to finishing the video, number one, and number two, actually uploading it. So I'm going to, let's put the cart, or the horse before the cart, and we're going to get right to showing you some footage from that homebrew update video. And that's going to be homebrew update number 12, and then this is going to be homebrew update number 13. So welcome to it, guys. So here it is. Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? What the frack's going on? Frick here, hanging out with you in the garage. Been a long time since I've done a video, and I apologize for that. Good to see you guys. Life's been busy lately. I'm still working 6 days a week in Toronto, so makes it hard to brew, makes it hard to do videos, makes it hard to do just about anything. December 6th, Sunday morning, hanging out here in the garage, and just getting ready to do a brew. Figured what better time than now to do an update. So welcome to Homebrew Update. Don't even know what number it is. Can't remember. A lot's been going on since I last talked to you guys. That was during the hop harvest, or the hop videos that I was doing. It ended in a little bit of a disappointment, which is okay. I lost the crop. It turns out it was an aphid infestation, which I wish I had caught earlier, then I could have done something with it, but I didn't catch it in time. So they had gotten into the hop cones, which meant that whatever they secrete, you know, was causing mold and mildew in the cones, and there was eggs all over the cones. So I didn't want to take a chance harvesting them, and number one, having aphids in the house, and number two, having an issue with brewing with those hops. So I decided, you know what, lesson learned. Sucks that I had to lose the harvest, but hopefully we could all learn something from it. And I've learned that I just got to keep a better eye on, you know, as the harvest, or as the crop is growing, to really keep a close eye on them. Yeah, it sucks, but hey, you know what? That's part of brewing, that's part of growing, that's part of whatever we do, you know? Things are winding down now at work for Christmas, so we'll be off for a couple of weeks at Christmas time. And I'm taking my family, and we're going to Cuba for a week. So we leave on the 19th, which is awesome. Can't wait to go and hang out with some friends that we have down there. And what else? Okay, well, because I'm brewing, I have a new added tool to the brew tower here. So I'll give you guys a view of that. And I'm just getting ready to actually dough in. I'm trying to get the temperatures right here. But oh, actually, you can see the evidence of the new pot right there. It's a brand new SS BrewTech 10-gallon infusion mash tun. So check that puppy out right there. So there it is, added to our brew tower. So there's our hot liquor tank, boil kettle, and then the 10-gallon stainless steel double wall insulated mash tun. So I look forward to trying that out. Now I had to also build a new sparge arm because I couldn't use the sparge arm from the 10-gallon cooler because it was square and I had to make it round. So here's my new sparge arm. I just have it sitting on the boil kettle right now. So as you can see, I built it all out of copper, and I brought the inlet in the top, in the center, and then split it 4 ways. Now these here, there's 4 of them, just caps. I use those to set it down in so it holds itself up on the edges of the pot. Now I haven't used this yet. I drilled a few holes in it. I didn't want to drill too many this time around. Because the last time I built the sparge arm, I drilled a few too many holes and had to try and plug them up as best I could so that I would get a better flow of the fly sparge. So anyways, that's all that's new on the brewing front. Other than I picked up a 5-liter flask, Erlenmeyer flask. Can't wait to be doing some big old yeast starters with that. But time right now is of the essence, so I'm not able to do that either right now, but I'm going to have a week off once we get back from Cuba before I have to go back to work, so I'm going to be doing a ton of brewing then, and be doing some yeast starters then, so I'll give you guys some view of that as well. What else has been going on? The trailer we brought home, it's all cleaned up, winterized, and ready for winter in the driveway here. What else? That was a lot of work that had to be done there before, you know, winter really set in. So that's another reason I haven't been filming or brewing. But anyways, guys, I'm just glad to be here. Glad to be brewing. I'm almost about set to go in here. So see you guys in a bit. I don't know if anybody's used one of these before, but here's what I'm experiencing is the thermal well, which is at the bottom portion, or you know, the lower half of the mash tun. The thermometer here is reading 68 degrees Celsius, but my mash temp is supposed to be 66.7. But when I stir it and I take a reading on the top, I'm actually at 66.7. So I don't know whether I'm supposed to go with the middle or the top. I'm going to go with the top, only because then I can let it fluctuate over the next 75 minutes. So if it drops a little bit, the top will be a little bit less, but the middle will still be a little higher. So anyways, I stirred the crap out of it hoping to get it to equalize, but that's what I'm experiencing. If anybody's used one of these before, let me know which one's the better one to go by, whether it be the middle or the top temperature. But I use my digital thermometer probe on the top and I'm getting exactly 66.7, 66.8, you know, in different little areas. So anyways, I'm going to go with that. A little bit higher in the middle I don't think it's going to cause much of an issue because it's only a degree difference. So anyways, we're doughed in, 75-minute mash. Can't wait to try out this new sparge arm. Cheers, guys. Okay, we're sparging now. A tough time with the Vorloff, trying to get some clear runnings. I drew out 5 2-liter things and just kept, you know, pouring it back on the top through a sieve. And I'm still getting little bits of grains. So anyways, I'm not going to worry about it. That'll all fall out during the fermentation. Maybe just having a hard time setting the grain bed, you know what I mean? But first time, learning process. But I'm very happy with this sparge arm. I'll give you guys a view here. It turned out absolutely perfectly. So, see if I can get you close enough here. Look at that. It's coming out all the way around, nice and evenly. Even through the center there. So I am very pleased with that. Perfect. No having to plug holes, no having to drill more holes. Got it right the first time. Cheers, guys. Okay, so that's the footage I have back from December. I can't remember what I was brewing that day. I'd have to look back through my beer smith and I could find out. But anyways, the week after we got back from Cuba, I brewed 2 batches of beer. I brewed a chocolate apple wheat beer, which is actually still in the fermenter. I actually racked it to secondary about 10 days ago now, and I added all the stuff into secondary. So that's got another week or so to go, and then I can actually keg that. And the other beer I brewed was banana bread beer. So that, thankfully, I had racked the week before I did the chocolate apple wheat. I got it into secondary, so I was able to keg that this week, and that's what I'm drinking on right now, and it's actually fantastic. Now, one thing I discovered, leaving beers to age in the fermenter for like 3 months, and then adding stuff to secondary, I don't know if it was the addition to secondary or what was going on, but they fermented right down to like 1.002. So this beer, the banana bread, started at 1060, and finished at 1.002, which puts it at like 8.6%. Hokey Dinah. This is a strong beer. This is not a session beer in any way, shape, or form. The first night, a couple of nights ago, I had 2 glasses and I was tipsy. So anyways, you got to be careful with this one. Definitely don't want to be having too many of those. But tastes fantastic. I used, into secondary, I added some banana flavoring, but it's actually called an emulsion. I think they use it in baking and stuff like that. But anyways, I put a little bit of that in there just to give it an added banana flavor, and it is fabulous. Anyways, okay, so that's the old videos, or the old video, and the beers that I brewed, and what's going on currently in the fermentation room. Cuba. Cuba was fantastic. We had a spectacular week down there. We spent Christmas Day with our friends who live down there, which was so much fun. It was great having the kids there with us, and they were able to hang out with our friends' kids, so that was a lot of fun. We were actually able to bring our friends to the resort for a day with us. They got to hang out with us for the day. And also on Christmas Day, my friend who lives there surprised me. I had been talking with him about getting a tattoo, maybe, you know. He brought his wife's cousin, who is a renowned tattoo artist in Hogan City, and he brought her to his house on Christmas Day, and I got me some ink while I was in Cuba. There it is. I don't know if you can see all of it, but anyways, it was 5 hours or 5.5 hours of sheer torture. There was a lot of rum involved, a lot of laughs. Anyways, it's all healed up now, obviously, but it was a ton of fun. Okay, so here's a couple of pictures from Cuba. I'll just kind of put those in here. I'm going to put them side by side. I hope I can make this happen. Now, this picture on the left is of our family on the beach in Cuba in January of 2013. And then the picture on the right is our family on the same beach, almost the exact same spot, the same pose, in December of 2015. So that was pretty cool. We were able to do that. Anyways, these are our friends who live in Cuba. Fantastic couple, awesome kids. Had a lot of fun hanging out with them. Also, in the last update, or the update video, which I just put on here, number 12, because at the time I didn't even know what number it was, I talked about putting my trailer away for the winter. Yeah. This past weekend, I took it back to the trailer park, and anyways, it's up there parked and ready to go for the summer. I got a couple other little odds and ends to wrap up and get finished, but other than that, it's ready to go. I think we're gonna go up there tomorrow. So today we're brewing up I call it my famous, because everybody around here and around my friends and family absolutely love this beer. My famous orange creamsicle. It's a cream ale. I put orange peels in there, some lactose, and vanilla beans into secondary. Anyways, it's a fantastic beer, so I'm brewing that up. I figured it's time to get some summer beer going here, because my chocolate apple wheat that I have downstairs that I'll keg up next week is a dark beer, and obviously this one here, my banana bread, is another dark beer. And I'm also hoping that this one doesn't quite ferment down to be quite as strong as these ones. I need a sessionable beer. Which brings me to sessionable beers. I don't know if you guys have seen the video SJ Pour Challenge 2016 that SJ Pour just put up last week, I think. Maybe it was earlier this week I seen it. Okay, can you guys stop making so much noise? My kids are making so much noise in the background. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I was glancing at that video. It just crossed my Facebook feed, and I took a look at it. Now, I think I'm interested in entering this year. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do it? The way I'm looking at it is this: is obviously, with the last 6 months in mind, I'm having a hard time keeping up with videos. And keeping up with keeping you guys up to date. Hey Nate bro. So if I enter the challenge, it's going to be difficult to get all those videos done, but I also think that perhaps that might be just the oomph and the kick and the motivation I need to keep filming for you guys. Not that you guys aren't motivation enough, but it just, you know, things get so busy, and I mean, I haven't even brewed beer yet in this year. What else can we talk about here? Oh, I'm doughed in on the orange creamsicle. I got about another 50 minutes or 55 minutes of mash time, and then we're gonna get to some boiling. I should take you guys out back to take a look at what's coming up through the ground in the hop gardens. Hang on a second. All right, so here we are in the backyard. It's a little bit messy. Everything's messy. I don't know if you saw my garage. It's a mess, disaster. Did some renovations and stuff while I was off. Anyways, hops are coming up. Okay, so let's take a look. Right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but those are Cascade hops. Look, there's even leaves forming. You guys see that? So those are my Cascade. Those are going to be, this is year number 2, so second year plant. And over here, we have our, I don't know if you can see it through the straw there, Hellertau coming up. We have, where are you? There you are. See it poking out through here, right here. That's some Willamette. And over here we have, I believe this is my Chinook plant. Now this is like a 3rd or 4th year plant. Look at this, guys. I don't know if you can see this. See how it's mounded? Like these things, these balls are just incredible. Anyway, so that one's coming up nice. We got some shoots coming out there. That's the second plant. And then over here we got the nugget. Now look at, you see that red stalk there? Right there. Another one there. So I have a little bit of pruning to do. I got to get those pruned down. The first shoots you're supposed to cut off, I believe. And, sorry, lighting sucks. There we go. Yeah, so I got to do some pruning there. I'm going to have to cut some of the root ball or the rhizomes off, make some cuttings on, and thin back the Chinook and the Nugget, because they're 3rd year plants now, or 4th year plants now. So anyways, that's the garden. What else can I share with you guys that I haven't updated you guys on in a long time? Because it's been so freaking long. Oh, here we go. Say hello, Jasmine.
Hi.
Say hello, Mickey.
Hi.
Say hello, Audrey.
Hello.
And you've already seen Nate, bro. Don't know where Frack is right now. I think she's upstairs working on one of her homeschool projects. She was in charge of a yearbook for the homeschool group this year. So she's working on that. But here you go. The vinyl collection has grown. Whoop-ow! Look at that. It's taken over my whole side of this room. And I got these really cool records on the wall. Display cases. Very cool. Can you tell I'm a classic rock fan? Can you tell? Can you tell? And I did some dividers, so I have everything there all divided up. The record player and the... Now all these ones I haven't even listened to yet. I have to go through and listen to see if I want to keep them. Lots of records to listen to. So there, the collection has grown. Let's go see if we can find Frack. Well, who is this lonely lady? Who is this lonely lady?
Hi.
Say what up, Frack?
Sup?
What's up, YouTube?
I just
So,
want
hey.
to be done.
Frack, what are you doing?
Working on our yearbook,
For what?
our homeschool group.
I was going to say yearbook, like you're not in school, so what the heck? For your homeschool group.
Yep.
And when exactly was this yearbook due to the printers?
Today.
Oh my goodness. So she's working away. Anyways. Oh, a project I did while I was off my first week off. Here you go. I built a fort bed. I don't know if you know what a fort bed. It's kind of a bunk bed. Holy mess in there. But I built a bunk bed for my kids. For 2 of my kids. Not for all 4. That would just be crazy. Anyways, and what else? I tiled the bathroom floor over here.
Crazy
And $1 million. Oh, you want to hear a funny story about the bunk beds? A friend of ours posted on Facebook that she went to IKEA and got this fort bed for her kids. And so, of course, we were interested because our kids needed something. We needed some room in their bedroom. So, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. So I went online, ikea.ca, and I searched for a fort bed. And I found it. Found the exact bed. On sale for $198.99. So $200. Sorry, I'm moving you guys all over the place. So $200. Not bad, right? $200 for a bed? And me, in the classic form that I have, I said to Fran, or Frack, I bet you I could build that better and cheaper. Whoops. Okay, the first trip to the hardware store to get supplies, wood and all this other stuff, and screws and glue and blah, 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 blah. I think my first bill out of the hardware store was twice the price of the freaking bed. So anyways, I'd already started, so I had to finish. Anyways, turned out to be like 3-4 times the price. But I built it. It's beautiful. It was an experience. And it's way more solid and sturdy than what one of those IKEA beds is ever going to be. Frack says that if a tornado ever were to hit our home, the only thing left standing would be that bed. She's probably right. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's all I got for you. It's been a blast. Good to see you again. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Peace.